This is Captain Truth speaking from the service road behind a closed bar in Troy, where the brick stays wet long after the rain quits and the cameras above the doors blink like little red prayers. Now listen, they're going to tell you this is a conversation. They're going to tell you it's healing, testimony, care, community, a safe room for dangerous people who got hurt by somebody with better manners. But I've seen what the powerful do with rooms. They arrange the chairs, they choose the light. They decide who gets water, who gets wine, and who gets washed, and who gets thanked by name on the way out. They call it support when they want you useful again. They call it faith when obedience starts sounding like rescue. They call it freedom when the chain is pretty enough to photograph. So tonight, when the beautiful people gather behind the locked door to discuss what happened to a woman they all claim to protect, ask the oldest question in the Capital District. Who profits? And remember, the land remembers. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Capital District After Dark. As you can see tonight, we are what we call a chain. How is everyone doing this evening? I'm going to introduce us as we go around our little circle. I'm going to start directly to my bottom left with Murda. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing.
Hello, I'm Murta. I'm playing a Tremere called Lily Bay.
Excellent. Below you, Josh. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing.
I'm just Joshy, and I'm playing Zero the Nosferatu.
I love your makeup, man, and your new vest. Beautiful. Next to you, Joshy. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing.
Hi everyone, I'm Nachi, and I am playing Anya, and she's your favorite Toreador's favorite Toreador, and I'm screwed.
Next.
Hello there, I'm Davey, and I will be playing Connor, the Banu Haqim.
Fantastic. And last but not least.
Hi everyone, I am Chelsea or Nerd at Art, and I am playing Kat Riot Rourke. She is very, very bruja, and she hates pineapples.
All right, everyone, we are starting tonight. She hates pineapples. I love it. We are starting the night at 2 hunger. Everybody, please make your rouse check for the night to see if we increase as we begin the night, and then you will adjust your hunger accordingly. I believe it'll adjust automatically. It does. Fantastic.
Yeah, mine went up.
I'm safe.
I am safe.
Excellent. We're going to begin then. Connor, you said you're safe, so you're not feeding. You are at hunger 2. Your desire last night was to ingratiate yourself with the sheriff. Do you believe you did that?
I do indeed. We're best of
Excellent.
friends now.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I believe you are correct that you have ingratiated yourself with the sheriff. What would you like tonight's desire
She's like a
to
sister
be?
to me. Tonight's desire is I'm going to be looking after my new roommate Lily and making sure that she does not make her situation any worse for herself.
Oh, okay, that could be interesting. All right. Fantastic. Josh, 0. Doesn't look. Are you going to get yourself to hunger 1, or are you going to stay at hunger 2?
Well, stayed. Actually, I have a herd now. I'll use my herd.
All right, lower your hunger. There you go. Fantastic. All right. Last week you wanted to have a conversation with Tomas. You did. You didn't seem very satisfied with your conversation with Tomas. What would you like your new desire to be?
To find out everything I can about Cruz.
Okay, find out everything you can about Cruz. Oliver is not with us this evening, which brings us to Kat. Kat, you're at hunger 2. Would you like to use your herd to get to hunger 1, or would you like to go hunt for drug dealers?
I think I will stay at hunger 2 tonight. And possibly worry about it later. We'll see.
Your desire last week was to not cause problems at the Anarch meeting. How do you think you did with that?
I don't think Kat caused the problems.
I think Kat was the problem, but that's just between you, me, and the fence post. All right, what would you like your desire to be this week?
Kat spent the last while just kind of feeling sorry for herself in her haven, and I think she has realized that she needs to swallow her pride and ask for help. So she wants to reach out to her sire, Darius, and probably do something she's done in the past before unsuccessfully and try and get some assistance.
Okay, ask for help. That's wow. All right, Lily, you're at Hunger 2. Do you bring yourself to Hunger 1 with your herd, or are you fine in Hunger 2?
Yeah, I use herd.
Excellent. All right, last week you wanted to know what was in the vial.
I definitely know what's in the vial now.
You know what's in the vial now. You definitely know what's in the vial. What would you like your desire to be this week?
Be normal, not wander off to the Setites, and I planned a whole Connor to help me with that. So there's that.
Be normal, not wander off to the Setites. Okay, that'll be interesting. And Anya, you're a Hunger 3. Would you like to feed?
Using my herd. Yes.
You are using how much of your herd are you using?
I'm using 2. That's all I got. That's all.
All right, so bring yourself to Hunger 1. There you go. Last
Yeah.
week you wanted to just not get in trouble.
No.
How did that go for you? Not so hot.
Again,
What would you like
was
desire
I
to
the
be
problem?
this week?
But yeah, this week, I don't think Anya's even sure what she wants to accomplish right now, but probably she's feeling a bit rebellious, so she wants to find a way to fight the system, if that makes sense, in her own way.
Fight the system in her own sense. Okay. All right, since no one did any actual feeding tonight, we're going to get right into the vignettes. And we're going to start with Lily. Lily, the Helderberg Athenaeum keeps its oldest records below the public reading rooms, behind a steel door disguised as a warped section of walnut shelving. Down here, the air is colder. The lamps are uglier. But the books might seem less arranged than contained. File boxes sit beside vellum copies, microfilm reels, estate ledgers, translated fragments, and old acquisition notes written by Tremere, who assumed no one would ever challenge their handwriting. Your notes on the museum relics sit open beside your unfinished hieroglyphic homework. The word Aspasia circled twice in pencil. Gabriel's left you with a cart, 3 catalog keys, and a cheerful warning that the Chantry Setite holdings are partial and badly inherited. Somewhere above you, the Athenaeum's pipes knock once, like an impatient finger. Laid out before you are many different things for which you can begin your hieroglyphic homework. You also have Oliver's copy of the Book of Nod in French.
Do I have a French dictionary?
Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you have a French
dumb question.
dictionary.
I thought maybe we don't get internet connection this far down.
You know what? That is actually a great... I hadn't considered that. Why don't you please give me... And this is no reflection on you or the Tremere, but give me an intelligence plus technology test, difficulty 2, to see if you have Wi-Fi connection down here.
I'm just learning Foundry. Give me a second.
It's
So I
okay.
click on technology and not intelligence. There we go.
Yep, you click on technology. Yep, not intelligence. And then you would attach intelligence to technology. Set the difficulty to 2, and you're good to go.
How do you set the difficulty here?
Okay, no problem. One moment. I click technology on your sheet. I click intelligence. And then I click confirm.
Oh, yeah.
And it brings up another window.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Brings up another
I
window.
see
There you
that.
go. Excellent. You have Wi-Fi. You have learned how to roll dice, and we have confirmed that you have Wi-Fi.
Yay. All right. I'm only doing Book of Nod whenever I really need to take a break from hieroglyph practice, because aphasia is just circling in my head. So like every 5 hieroglyphs, I just get hit by the come to the Setites bit, and then I'm like, okay, time to clear my head. Book of Nod.
All right. So you begin with your studies on the name Aspasia. And you have a promising lead, you believe. But start with an intelligence plus investigation. Difficulty 3, please.
God damn it, why do we have so many skills?
This is faster though.
You find a manifest. And the name Aspasia appears in the Chantry's available records one time. Only as a marginal reference tied to a charter from a Saxon prince in Wessex. But it specifically states Aspasia traveling Setite to see Prince Badulf via River Icon. Year of our Lord, 800. And by knowing your time, the frames, the times of the charters, and your grasp of history, that could give or take be 10 years. 800, 10 could be 10 years. They might have it wrong.
I'll write down that information, but I also need to translate every hieroglyph that was on the coffin, one hieroglyph at a time. And I imagine that that's going to be a lot more harder than just finding Aspasia in the books
Database,
of
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, in the database specifically. So you're going to translate the hieroglyphs.
That's the homework.
Excellent. The homework itself seems interesting. I'm going to have you start with your homework with an intelligence plus occult check. Difficulty 3. And you have a specialty in blood magic. So your blood magic specialty does not apply. Difficulty 3. You cross-reference, you got a success by a margin of 0. You cross-reference the hieroglyphics with one of the books that they have on that dates back to 1910. A little bit prior to the Rosetta Stone being translated. If I remember correctly. I could be completely wrong. I'm making it up as I go along. Not really. I'm reading off my notes. As you cross-reference the hieroglyphics, one thing becomes abundantly clear. They're not contemporary with the time period that they would represent. They're far newer. The sarcophagi, the pictures you've taken, are far newer than Ptolemy Egypt.
Does it seem like whoever wrote this knew exactly what they were writing, as in it's like a long-living kindred, rather than somebody just copying hieroglyphs for the funsies. Essentially, what I'm asking is, do they seem very accurate, and did they form coherent sentences?
To you, they make a coherent sentence, yes. And they do speak of Aspasia. They speak of Aspasia as an elder of the Setites, who still walks the night, and this is her heart. Her connection to Chem. Should it be removed from Chem, she will find it. She will awaken, and she will find it. It is her blood that rests within it. Her blood and her heart must be combined together to make her one again. And she will reclaim her blood if it is lost.
Okay, that's incredibly spooky. Because I'm using that now. It's inside me. I don't really want to give it back. So I'm just Lily spooked right now, so she's gonna translate like half a page of Book of Nod from French, and she's gonna write that down into a notebook. She effectively is copying over Book of Nod, except writing it in English and not in French, so she has a big fat notebook just for that. And she's also gonna shoot Connor a message with truncated that the heart owner will want your blood back, and that's not something that's possible to return. Yeah, that's a scary implication. I might have wanted to start from the hieroglyphics rather than from drinking the vial. That's neither here nor there, though. What's done is done.
The hieroglyphics go on to tell you that Aspasia is close to Set, one of Set's favored in the temple. Though her heart was removed due to gaining his disfavor with the loss of the temple priestess, Sakira. And this was her punishment, to have her heart removed and maintained like this.
I hope that her clan gave her heart back to her. I also want to stay really, really, really far away from all of that.
Speaking of which,
Well, also, her blood in my veins wanting to be very, very, very close to that at the exact same time.
as you translate the Book of Nod, you're not familiar with it, and that most Canaanites aren't. So as you're translating it into English, there's different sections that are interesting. The problem is it's not just French. It's a different French. It's not native French. Someone who didn't speak French wrote this in French, making it slightly more difficult to translate. But I will have you give me an intelligence plus academics roll. Difficulty 3. That is a critical success with a total of 4, 5, 6. 6 total successes. Very nice. Not only do you break this down very quickly, you realize that the original owner spoke Spanish. and badly translated this into French, which you are now expertly translating into English. It's taking you time because of the extra effort that you have to put into this. But you also translate the... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I have to pretend to think like a Spanish person that doesn't know how to speak French, which is incredibly interesting.
The first thing you manage to fully translate is the forward at the beginning. And what's interesting is it does not say from Ricardo Cruz. It says to Ricardo Cruz.
Okay,
From
so
Ricardo Floriente.
It was a gift, and now we know who gave it, and that's very nice. And only a little bit of Book of Nod translation will also end up in my hieroglyphic homework on accident before I'm gonna present that to my sire. So that's good. That's good. For the most part, these two are being kept successfully separate.
Speaking of your sire, Gabriel does come downstairs into the secure area. He's wearing glasses more as an affectation than necessity at this point, of course. And he takes them off, and he rubs the dust off them from the air, and he places them back on Lily. A conundrum has arisen. Velvet, well, the Anarch Harpy has invited you to something this evening.
I should not go.
We believe you should not go as well. That is the consensus, but I believe it is to show support for your coterie member. Catherine Rourke.
I'm just at the same time gonna be very rudely pulling out my phone and texting Connor with Velvet has invited me to come to an Anarch meeting to support Cat Rourke. I should not go, but I think I have to go. Help.
Somewhere Connor's just looking at these texts, just like, oh god, no.
I'm gonna
But,
put the phone on the table and I go, I'll go if I can organize trusted security for myself, which is what I'm currently trying to accomplish.
Does that include your coterie mates? If that is so, then that's absolutely fine. I was going to recommend I go with you. I'm interested to see what the ministry has planned. Myself.
There's always room for one more.
Lily, do you trust that I have your best interest at heart?
Lily is gonna take like 5-second pause and then go with yes.
Good. Because I do. But I believe that we have an opportunity here to get close to the ministry. I would like that very much.
Would
And
you
if
like
they
to
want-
get close to the ministry instead of me?
You're my way in. I'm not getting in without you. I'm your +1 this evening.
Okay. Here's the hieroglyphic homework. Lily's gonna rub her head like she's having a headache, and only some of those words are in broken French. So, most of it is actually quite translated. And then she's gonna text Connor with Gabriel wants to use me to get close to the ministry. he's coming tonight. And also another message just saying, please be there.
Yeah, you get a message back that says, "You have a lot of chaperones. I will be there."
I'm gonna like send a thumbs up and like a smiley face. Oh god, this is gonna be so. That's not gonna be a happy evening for Lily, I imagine. Anyway, I still have a very nice book of Nod to take my mind off it until then, so I'm just gonna like present my hieroglyphic homework, and then I'm gonna head back to Connor's place and be translating a Spanish to French book like a mad woman, as that definitely beats thinking right now.
Excellent. And as time passes, as you do that, we zero in on Kat, who did not need to feed this evening, and finds that the package from Cruz sits where you left it. You tried to throw it away, but he gave it to you. You're gonna bring yourself to do it. Bond was too close, too tight. Besides, the clothes are too expensive. You might wear them again someday. You never know. The leather's softened at the elbows like someone already imagined you wearing it, moving in it, obeying in it. And the note says what it says. But the smell does the damage first. It smells like cedar, black dye, old paper, and underneath it, the faint church cold trace of him. For 1 second, the room above the bar is gone. And you begin disassociating. And you find yourself then 6 years ago, February, middle of the pandemic, middle of the Sabbat attack on the city. You and Darius on a patrol through the port of Albany, through a shipping container area, on the trail of a pack that you knew had been coming through causing trouble. What do you remember about that night, Kat?
I remember getting hit with something really fucking hard. And not much else after that. Before that, a lot of blood, a lot of screaming. I was in full frenzy, so it's a lot of patchwork of just violence.
Tonight, you remember it with a little bit more clarity. As Ricardo's been on your mind a lot lately, Ricky. And now you're coming back into that moment where you first met him. Please mark an aggravated willpower damage as we enter a memoriam. Darius stands beside you. He's got a lead pipe in one hand. He goes, "We haven't had a lot of time to talk. Not lately. I think we should make some time for it after this. After we deal with this Sabbat problem."
What exactly you plan on talking about?
We've got a lot of unresolved stuff going on that we never seem to make time to talk about. And I don't think you want to talk about this right now. I can tell by that look on your face. But we got to get it out.
There's never going to be a good time to talk about that, Darius. There's never going to be a good time. That's the truth.
As he begins to say something, 3 men and 1 woman crawl up over a shipping container. They're all wearing M95 masks with fangs drawn on them. and they jump down on you. What are you armed with?
Well, normally if Kat was patrolling looking for people, she'd have her baseball bat with her, but since they're looking for vampires, she has nothing but her fists.
Nothing but her fists. Excellent. The fight is brutal. And it takes almost no time at all. You and Darius make short work of this pack. These three, they come at you quickly. Spider monkeying all over the place, jumping at you in all directions. But you catch one as they come soaring out of the air, and you clock them in the face, knocking the mask right off it. You're on them quickly, feeding on them, draining them dry. You've been given permission. You know what's at stake. No one's going to care. Pat said, all by any means necessary, and you're going with it. That's when you see him. For the first time. Give me a wits plus investigation roll.
I have
Difficulty
no
4.
investigation.
Okay, difficulty 2. Damn.
I'm not here for investigating. I'm here to beat shit up.
You spot him from across the parking lot. A man. Handsome. Just all in black. You don't recognize him yet. You've never seen him before, but you feel a tug. As if he's calling you. In the present, though, you recognize him immediately. It's Ricky. Ricky wasn't supposed to be there yet. Ricky didn't come to Albany officially for a few more years. Ricky wasn't a part of the assault. Only his child was, whom you had just killed. You come to back in your apartment above the last call. What do you do?
I think that while she was lost in thought, she had been standing there kind of hugging the package, kind of breathing in the smell that is Ricky. And when she has that moment of realization that she saw him there, she just lets go of it. And she's really confused for a second because this is never... She was in a frenzy in that night. She never remembered this before. And so she's going to grab her phone. She's going to turn it back on because it's been off for a couple days. And she's going to text Darius. And she's going to say, hey, I need to talk to you. Like, soon. Like, now.
He texts back, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I can't talk right now. But there is a thing for you tonight. Come to Velvet's, Ryan's wake. Everyone's worried about you. We've been trying to get a hold of you. Come to Ryan's wake tonight. We'll talk there.
A thing? What's a thing?
Don't worry. It's to help you. But at least we're trying. We're trying, Kat. I'll be there. We can talk there. Patch will be here too.
Yeah. She doesn't respond. She's just sitting there being like, what the fuck? Okay. She texts back and she's like, who's gonna be there?
Velvet, Patch, Aoife, Priya, your coterie. Just be here. It's important. We have some important things we need to say to you.
All right. Fuck. Okay.
He texts you back a thumbs up emoji. He's trying.
He texts him back a middle finger emoji.
Anya.
Oh Jesus. Yes.
Your phone has not stopped glowing since you woke up. The TMZ clip still loops silently on your screen. Bad angle, harsh flash, red smear where the internet has already decided what it wants to see. Your mortal notifications are bloodless kind of feeding frenzy. Managers, fans, stylists, old ballet contacts, gossip accounts, all pretending concern while sharpening knives. The kindred silence has been worse. No harpy message. No formal correction. No invitation to explain yourself. Just the city letting her sit inside the shape of your own mistake. Then, there's 3 heavy knocks on your door. Spaced like procedure.
I look like a mess at this point. Hair's messy. I've probably been in my pajamas for days. I've been trying to get a hold of anyone that I can. Nobody's been answering me back. I am just going crazy in my room. And I just look crazy. Yeah. I hear the knocks. I sit up from my bed like the sound in and of itself is bothering me. And I don't even notice it's knocking at first. I just hear a sound and I go, "Mm." And then I notice the knocking. I go, why? And I walk to my door and I want to look for the peephole at first in my apartment door.
At the door is Sheriff Imani Caldwell.
I opened the door.
Not a text. Not a summon. It's a visit. As you open the door, she looks at you. She goes, looks like you've had a rough couple of days. And she just walks past you. Into your
Come in,
apartment.
I guess.
You notice at her hip, she's carrying a very large exposed blade that she removes and places it on your table. And she takes a seat. Anya. She looks at your television screen with the TMZ story on it. You've had an eventful couple of nights, haven't you?
I sit down, probably not really next to her, but still close to her. I sit down, I look at the blade, I give her a really look, and I just say, listen, what do I call them, eventful? 2 things happened. Okay, one of them, second time I make the same mistake. Now it's just a little worse than the first time. And then I go frenzy because those bitches set me up with a shit job that screwed over my best friend. And then I go crazy and I get called crazy. So I guess I'm gonna be crazy. So are you here to cut off my head or what?
No, I'm not here to cut off your head. No one's here to cut off your head. We are here to see what we can do to help correct your mistakes. solve your TMZ problem. It's what we do for each other in the Camarilla here in Albany. We look after each other. Whatever you've got yourself into with the harpies, well, that's on you. The princess sent me to discuss terms on what he can do to help you, what strings he can pull to clear this up for you, and what you can do for him in the future.
Wait, wait. The prince is just willingly like giving me a boon because it can be useful. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's nothing like that whatsoever. Whatsoever? No. He is offering to fix this mess for you for a boon. A very major one.
And what would that entail, huh?
Well, that's what the prince wants. Then there's what I want. I'm here for a completely different reason. My job is to maintain the masquerade of the city, in spite of what the prince wants sometimes. I told you I wasn't here for your head, and I promise you that. That's definitely not it. But I might be here for some fingers. Maybe some toes.
What the fuck? I kind of love your style, but what the fuck?
You've been
No.
You've been messing up, Anya. I don't care about your outburst in Elysium, but I do care about your feeding mistakes. And when you were an anarch problem, you were an anarch problem. But now, you are a recognized member of the Camarilla. That makes you my problem.
Well,
And
then
when
can
you
I
mess up,
officially
can you officially what?
sign my resignation from the lip gloss Gestapo? Can I do that?
You no longer wish to be a harpy?
I no longer wish to be part of any of this, honestly. This is tiring. This is when in both my feeding mistakes has anyone said that the issue was she's a vampire. I've been called an abuser. I've been called a drug addict. I've been called careless. I've not been called a vampire.
You've not been called a vampire. You're correct. Congratulations. You're making attention. You're gaining attention. Unwanted attention. But there's only going to be a matter of time before you call the wrong kind of attention on yourself. That's why I'm not here for heads. I'm here for fingers and toes. Metaphorical fingers and toes, my dear. I'm not going to chop off your digits.
And what are the metaphorical fingers and toes? Because I was more interested in doing some kind of tango with you, but what are the metaphorical ones?
I'm going to do a task for me.
Oh, Jesus, what task? Another
A
one.
simple task. A simple task. I want to know the extent to which Cruz has his fingers in other kindred in the city. If it's just this cat Rourke, it doesn't matter.
It's Beatrice as well.
No, Beatrice is separate. Beatrice is different. We know about
How is it
Beatrice.
different? So you're
Beatrice is
just
not bound.
allowing...
Beatrice is not bound yet. They will be bound together in a blood wedding. That will be separate. But we want to know who else is under Cruz's influence.
How is that any different, though? How is that different? He's still a worthless piece of shit that's taking advantage of women in this town for his own agenda that's probably gonna screw you guys over pretty fucking soon.
Be
And
that
you
as
just
it
let
may.
him do it.
We want to know more of his influence. We want you to get as close as possible as you can.
To him?
No. To Beatrice. To Cat Rourke. We want to know the particulars.
And what does that like entail? Like the particulars of like what Elizabeth has going on with Beatrice, like, and like why is Cat in the middle of this? Cat is in the middle of this because she's being abused, okay? She didn't have a choice.
There's a reason why he chose Cat Rourke, and we wish to know why. Just find out. Be useful. And we will make some of your issues disappear.
I'm gonna leave you hanging on that one. And tell Van Zan that if he tries to come up here and offer me this again, I'll tell him fuck you in his face. I do not wish the Camarilla's help right now. I will do what I can to help my friend. And if that means me not being in the tower anymore because you guys have some fucked up rule of social gatherings and the kind of fame and status that matter, I'm not playing the game. I'm honestly not even playing the fame game anymore. I might just have a suicide headline tomorrow. Then the problem solved.
You're so dramatic, Anya. Just remember, there is no actual way out. Once you're in, you're in. With that, she stands up. She collects her blade. She reattaches it to her hip. She walks to your door. She walks through it.
I slammed the door behind her loudly.
Zero. You've been zeroing in on Father Cruz recently, following him here, tracking him there. Tonight is one of those nights where you've been pursuing, as you usually do. But tonight, Father Cruz is not alone. He is with Beatrice Cummings, one of the 3 harpies of the city. He's not on his normal route. He's not traveling from the church to his brownstone. He's traveling from his brownstone to Beatrice Cummings' haven. How are you approaching your pursuit tonight? Through unseen presence?
Unseen passage and making sure I stick to the shadows, as I want to do.
How close are you getting? Oh, what were you rolling?
That was a rouse for unseen
That
passage.
was for Rose for Unseen Passage. Excellent. All right. So, how close are you attempting to get to your quarry? Close enough to listen to them speak? Close enough to be nearby?
I would like to be able to listen to them speak. I have auspex. I know that Clan Toreador also has those gifts, so I don't want to be obvious or too close, but I do want to listen with auspex.
All right. And you have heightened senses, correct?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So, you can be quite a distance away and remain hidden and still be able to be seen and still be able to hear. That sounds very fair to me. So begin with a dexterity plus stealth. I just want to make sure that you're hiding in a decent place. Give me a difficulty 3. General difficulty.
Is shadowing going to apply here?
Yes, shadowing will apply here. Well, look at that. 8 successes. So you find a spot that you are very confident that you are incredibly well hidden from, and it's wonderful. There's an overhang, there's shadows, there's a lot of everything. You're very well hidden. And from your vantage point with your heightened senses, you can hear Beatrice and you can hear Father Cruz having a long, deep conversation about the next, at least, eternity, is what the eternity together is going to be like. And it sounds boring. It sounds banal. Father Cruz sounds incredibly bored. But then a
Can I
topic
make
arises. Go ahead.
Would I be able to make a roll to see if one of them is trying to entice or subdue the other?
Absolutely.
Is
Go
there
right
a
ahead. Make an insight check. Yes. Give me a wits
is
plus
there a power
insight.
dynamic?
Give me a wits plus insight to read the power dynamic. Difficulty 3. Look at that. 4 successes. The power dynamic actually seems to be skewed toward Beatrice. She seems to be leading the conversation, and she leads it toward and you hear this, and to the subject of Catherine Rourke. Ricardo, you've had your fun. It's time to dispose of it. I will not be continued to be embarrassed once this wedding is continued. You know what needs to be done. No one's going to miss it. So I don't necessarily want to do that. Perhaps torpor would be more appropriate. It is a complication we do not need in an already complicated situation, Ricardo. Final death is the only solution. We can't have any lingering loose ends floating around that are going to cause problems for us. Jonathan won't care. And it might spark a war with Troy, but we can subdue Patch Jones easily enough. Ricardo looks, and give me a Wiz plus insight check real quick, Josh. Difficulty 2. It's 6 successes with a critical. You realize instantly that Ricardo Cruz is very uncomfortable with the situation that he's being pushed into at the moment. I must object wholeheartedly. There's no reason to kill Catherine Rourke. If you wish the legitimacy, you're not going to further embarrass me with this extra that you're bringing to the relationship. It will not happen. Take care of it. What do you do with it? What do you do? You are completely. Actually, you have 8 successes. I'm going to give her a chance to make the roll to see if she spots you, but she needs 8 successes. So let's do this.
Watch her dice pool be
Patch.
like 12.
It's truly not. Where'd you go? Oh, I put him over here. Whoa, that's crazy. As she's saying this, she looks around and confident that she doesn't notice anybody. That she is alone. She is saying all of this information pretty much out loud. You've hit the mother load. What else do you? How long do you stay and listen for as they're fumbling with their keys to enter their brownstone?
Is there a way? How far away am I?
You're probably a good, well, with your auspex and as hidden as you are, I'm going to rule that you're a good 25 yards away.
Okay, so there's no way for that. I'm just gonna phone the sheriff.
You're gonna pull out your phone and call the sheriff?
Yeah, and like start walking the other way.
All right.
Walking away from the brownstone.
Caldwell. That's the phone answers.
Hello.
Hello.
I believe I was instructed to be useful, and I believe I have found my use. Would you like to meet?
I'm about to enter into a meeting with someone at this very moment. Perhaps later this evening.
Sure, that would be okay with me. The meeting isn't with Beatrice and Cruz, is it?
No. No, it's not.
Good. I shall await your call.
This is 0, I take it?
Of course.
Very well, I'll call you. The same number?
Same number. Good evening. And I hang up, and I will text the... I'll text the group... No. I'll text Kat. You may be in danger.
That's just gonna respond with that little like question mark emoji. She doesn't realize that your phone doesn't get emojis. You're literally just gonna get a square.
Yes, I was just gonna say 0 gets a square. Like 0 will respond, nice square.
What? Question mark.
I have been following Cruz, and Beatrice just told him to kill you.
Kat's gonna text back and she's gonna say, I'm gonna stop you right there. You probably shouldn't be telling me this.
No, but figured you might want to lay lower. Maybe? I don't know. I
Text
can't.
back. Sounds like I'm gonna see you tonight anyway. We'll talk then.
Alright. I can't not have the people that are, you know how, like, you hear someone's gonna get killed, you have to tell that person, like...
I just picture this coming through the phone as like a scattered series of text messages.
And yeah, that's it.
Excellent. That brings us to Connor. Connor, you've been working for Amani Caldwell, or at least beginning to get ready to start working for Amani Caldwell. So it seems. But not tonight. You've been wondering, are you a patsy? Is that a question you've been asking yourself?
It seems to me that I'm very deniable for Imani. There's a reason that this is an off-the-books assignment. I am not 100% sure that the prince knows what she's doing. And if someone had to get hung out to dry for this, I would be an awful convenient person.
Funny that you mentioned that. Because you've been summoned to a parking garage in Albany.
Same one as last time?
Same one as last time.
Interesting.
Your message to Samira that you sent about a week ago still sits in your inbox. Unread.
I was hoping she would get back to me, but I'm sure she's busy.
You see a black SUV that rolls down the ramp without headlights until the last turn. It stops 2 spaces away from you, and the passenger window lowers to reveal Zane Okoya, one of Sheriff Caldwell's scourges. Not Sheriff Caldwell herself, but another one of your fellow Banu Haqim.
Was he
Sheriff
there
Caldwell-
when
Yes.
I had my original meeting with Imani? He was there, yeah?
He was there, yes.
Okay.
Sheriff Caldwell's occupied. You get me tonight. Get in. If you were followed, well, let's disappoint them.
All right. I'll get in the car. I get in the rear of the car.
Get in the rear of the SUV.
Yeah.
He goes, "What are you sitting back there for? You're making me nervous. You gonna garrot me or something?"
No, it was just in case someone tried to garrot me.
No one's gonna garrot
Anyway, I'm
you.
used to driving in the back.
Anyway, get in the front and sit here. We're going for a little ride. It'll be a lot less awkward with me trying to
Fine.
talk to the back seat.
Like I just climb over the console.
All right, as you climb over, he shifts into gear and he drives out. We're going for a little ride, and I wanted to talk to you about Cruz and what we're dealing with right now, and answer any questions you may have about the topic. So I'm going to open the floor to you first.
All right. I guess the really obvious question is, does the prince know we're doing this?
The prince has no idea. The princess vetted Cruz significantly since he showed up and is confident in his identity and his credentials and his bona fides. If he knew what we were up to, there would be judgment.
And there always. What is this guy's story? What did he tell Van Zandt?
What we've managed to ascertain is that sometime in 2010, a pack ductus by the name of Ricardo Cruz slaughtered his pack, defected from the Sabbat, joined the Camarilla, and in 2022 ended up here in Albany as a priest of Cain. All of that has checked out so far.
All right. And I'm guessing that our mutual employer is not comfortable with the levels of influence he's racking up.
It's not just that. It's how tied. It's not just the influence he has in the Camarilla. It's how tied he is to the Anarchs. How it's happened that there's also an archbishop in Saratoga is raising some red flags as well. We're not certain that he's still not connected in any way, shape, or form. And then there's the matter of his sermons with bodies hanging from the ceiling.
Well,
that's just my take. That's not the official take. The official take is he's a respected member of the Camarilla and we can't touch him.
what would it take for us to bury this guy? For the court to do something about him? What would ruin him?
We need some major juice on him. So maybe if we could prove that that he was doing something against the praxis, breaking the masquerade, risking the sanctity of the city, breaking a tradition. Anything, same thing they could get you. We just can't go around offing people, you know what I mean?
Is that a fact?
It pretty much is.
I don't have anything on the guy yet. But if I did, if I do, you'll be the first to hear about it. You and the sheriff. He has been fucking with people I care about.
So this is personal for you.
No, I wanted to do this before I knew. I gave my word to the sheriff that I would do this and I would earn my keep.
Good to hear. All right, so step one is we're gonna need to find some more dirt on him, or and he turns the radio up a little bit as if he's trying to keep something from being recorded, if it's being recorded or not. He turns the radio up, or we pin this on the Anarchs. We make it look like an Anarch attack.
Thought that was the plan anyway.
I mean, we just do it now. We're out. We're about.
Do you want to jump the gun on Imani?
We jump the gun. We do it now. We just take care of it. We make it look like a Troy attack.
Do you have any idea what this guy's capable of? Because I don't.
Probably just pull shadows out of his ass. He's probably strong. I'm sure if we come up on him super... Are you seriously considering this?
Who's the other? What's the name of the other Scourge?
The other Scourge? Armin. Petrov Armon.
Yeah. Connor just kind of goes, don't see Petrov here this evening. He turned you down already?
I haven't brought it up to him yet. I thought you'd be a little more game for it, but now I was just testing you. We can't be doing anything like that and go off cack like this. You weren't seriously considering it, were you?
No, I don't go off half-cocked. Not anymore. Did once, didn't work out so well for me. Lesson learned, right?
Lesson learned. Just take some time, meet with your coterie, get information on this punk. We'll get to him. We'll get him down. I promise.
Yeah, you better. I want to be involved when the hammer comes down.
You want to be you want the privilege of being involved.
Yeah.
So this is personal.
No. Maybe a little.
I can get you in the room probably.
Might be good enough.
I don't think I can get your friends in the room though, unless you're doing it yourselves.
What if that could be arranged?
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of witnesses.
Everyone in my coterie virtually has a reason to hate this guy.
Really? He kind of drifts off thinking for a second. Interesting. He pulls back into the parking garage after, riding with you around for about 35 to 45 minutes. Just jibber jabbering, mostly talking about the events of the evening. He pulls back in. He goes, I understand you have a place to be tonight. Something with velvet.
Yeah, word travels fast, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Is there anyone from your side going?
No. We wouldn't be caught dead hanging out in our territory.
Of course not. All right. Thanks for the drive.
By the way, we have a little circle amongst us. How do I put this? It's hard out there, especially when your sires aren't around. You do well by this. We'll let you in on this little circle, and we'll get you back on the tutoring. We'll get you set up, get you learning again.
That would be helpful. Much appreciated.
Do this right, and we'll have a reason to do so.
Or do it right then.
As you get out of the vehicle, he pulls off. He leaves. And the night continues, and we get ready to enter our break. Everybody, please stick with us through our 10-minute break. We'll be right back. One moment, please. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to go around the table real quick. We're going to do a quick check-in, see make sure everyone's okay. We haven't hit too much intense stuff yet, but it's always good to check in after break. So I'm going to start with Murda. You good, Murda?
I'm good and excited.
Excellent. Joshi, how about you? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. I'm here.
Fantastic. Anya, I'm sorry, Nachi, how are you?
It's okay. I'm doing good. I'm excited.
Excellent. Davey.
Groovy.
Groovy. Excellent. And Nerdart, how are you?
Doing great.
All right. So why don't we pick up later in the evening? Ryan's wake is closed to the public, but the side door has a clipboard, a camera above the lintel, and Hassan El Amani standing near the brick wall like he already measured the exits twice. The back room has been dressed in velvet's taste, black painted brick, low amber lamps, smoked glass tables, narrow mirrors, and velvet chairs arranged in a circle, too elegant to admit it was also a containment shape. Patch is already inside, planted near the bar with his jacket still on, while Darius stands behind the one empty chair as if clinging behind anyone to decide who it belongs to. Aoife and Priya Nair sit close together on one leather couches, both angled toward the door. Marisol is near the coat rack with her phone in her hand, watching messages multiply, while Rat crouches beside a wall out near a cheap table. Biletooth and Vakislav Morozov occupy opposite corners like two bad endings. Troy's not sent representatives. Troy's filled the room. Hala is by the water tray, one of the thin bloods, pretending not to shake, and on the inside of her wrist, written in black marker, it says, "No leash crosses the river." Who enters first out of the coterie? Who's the first one to come into this support group / salon?
I'm entirely dependent on when Gabriel's arriving because I'm arriving with him.
Gabriel's kind of a dork and will arrive early. So
Well,
he
then
will
I'll have to
arrive.
be a dork with him.
So you'll have to be a dork with him and arrive early. So you will arrive awkwardly early when only the Anarchs are there. And we'll take up a place somewhere in Ryan's wake in the bar. Do you stand near any of the Anarchs, or do you and Gabriel just sort of stand off in a corner by yourself until someone you recognize shows up? He's awkward in a social situation, so he kind of leans on you to take the lead.
Oh, God. Is anyone that I know here?
Well, you've seen Priya and Aoife. You may know them. You've been in the same places with them before. You may be acquaintances with them. There's no Camarilla members here at all. You are in Anarch territory.
And no cat, right?
And no cat, not yet.
Oh, we're gonna be awkwardly hugging the wall over here until my coterie arrive.
Excellent. Who arrives next?
I think I'm second dorkiest, so I'll be there next.
Good,
Excellent.
because I'm gonna pull you to me and I'm gonna keep you there the whole night.
As you get pulled in a lot, Connor draws a bit of attention being a Banu Haqim in an Anarch bar. So he draws a little bit of attention.
I will be like, Connor, this is my sire. Sire, this is my bodyguard. So
We've met, Lily. We met, remember, in the diner.
We've met before, Lily. It's okay. Connor, it's good to see you again.
Gabriel? What are you doing here,
I'm
sir?
here because I have my own reasons to be here, but needless to say, I needed to get close to the ministry. And this is the easiest way to do so right now.
I guess so. Connor stands like this is the most awkward thing that's ever happened to him.
And he does the same thing. He's just very awkward. He kind of crosses his arms over his over his chest, and he adjusts the glasses on his face. And this draws the attention of Aoife and Priya, who both walk over, and they start pushing. They push him in between them, and they start pushing up against him. They're like, what is this Poindexter gonna do? What's going on here? And he's like, excuse me, ladies, please stop. And they just will not stop. They just begin harassing him. What did the two of you do?
I go, Aoife? I believe,
I'm not gonna stop.
remember me? We have met before? This is my sire.
They stop. You brought your sire to this? What? Oh, really? Oh, 1 second.
Connor is like now like privately just ending himself laughing. He's just like trying to hold it in because it's definitely amusing to watch Tremere get shown up in public.
I'm not gonna release Connor's sleep, by the way, because I really don't want Gabriel just like offering me up to the ministry. I need somebody to say no for me.
Do I pick up on that, do you think?
Well, I mean, I am very nervous, and I would be like tugging at you from time to time, so.
Yeah, Connor kind of leans in and is like, what is it?
I'm pretty sure that he's gonna do anything to get closer to the ministry, so like, I need you to be the voice of reason, because I can't be that.
Sure, I'll butt heads with the Warlock. Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, they're having this discussion. Who is next to arrive on the scene?
I would say I would get there because I want to get there kind of on time because I know this is regarding to Cat mainly, so I want to be there in an appropriate time. But I
What are you
am not
wearing?
looking my best. I am in sweatshirt, sweatpants, sneakers, hair down, no makeup. I'm just here.
As you
How
walk
did
in,
the-
how did you get invited?
Yeah.
If you are a normal person with a normal phone, you got a text invitation from Velvet Kincaid. If you don't have a normal phone that people can contact you with, you probably must have had to have gotten it through word of mouth.
I do have a normal phone.
Then you would have received everyone in the coterie specifically got a text message inviting them to a support group for Cat this evening, held by Velvet Kincaid at Ryan's Wake.
Just to respond to Murda's comment there in the chat, I would add that Kat actually arrived on time, but she is outside smoking cigarettes, like chain smoking cigarettes and pacing because she's trying to like get up the fucking nerve to walk in the door.
It's been advertised to the rest of the coterie, not to Cat, but to the rest of the coterie as support group / intervention.
I don't think Zero trusts this that much, and I will arrive invisibly.
Okay. You will arrive invisibly. First, ooh, okay, so you do not get hungrier. That's good. So the first hurdle that Zero runs into is you're going to have to wait for someone to walk into the bar. Luckily, Kat is outside chain smoking, working up the nerve to go inside.
I think that's actually perfect. Zero would probably just be invisible bodyguard.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry, I was just saying she's just pacing, like shortly away from the door, just pacing back and forth, like
Zero
trying to
Zero
decide if
is,
she's gonna walk in or not.
Zero is standing absolutely still, watching you pace.
While you're pacing, Kat, Darius comes to the door and he goes, "Hey, are you coming in?"
Do I have to?
I mean, you got a lot of people who care about you in here.
There's a very awkward ball of one Banu Haqim and two Tremere. If you want to awkwardly hang around, that's probably the place to be.
I think once Darius approached her, she would put out her cigarette, she'd walk to the door, but as soon as she gets like a couple feet inside and sees just how many people are there, she's gonna be like, fuck this, and she's gonna turn around and try and walk back outside.
He's gonna reach out and try to grab your hand, or at least your wrist, and he's going to forcefully actually try to pull you back in. Like he thinks he's doing something for your best. Would you like me to roll for Darius? You're muted.
If he tries to pull her, then yes.
All right, so he does try to pull her back in. So he is going to roll. I want you to roll your dexterity plus athletics versus his strength plus brawl.
30 plus athletics. That's not a great roll for her. Can I use my strength instead of my dex?
Nope, gotta use your dex.
Fine. What's my difficulty?
It's gonna be versus him.
Okay. So I just put the difficulty 0. Okay. So he pulls me inside.
So he pulls you back inside into the room.
What the fuck is this? You said it was gonna be a thing with like Patch and Velvet. Why are all these fuckers here?
These are all people who care about you, Kat. And we all want to see you. Come on. Just
what? She's specifically gonna point at Gabriel and be like, I barely that guy.
I don't know that guy either. He's someone's plus one.
Yes.
I don't know. Talk to your coterie mate. She came with her.
What the fuck is this, Velvet?
Velvet steps forward and she's dressed in functional, fine business attire. Fashionable business attire. She's Kat. Miss Kat. We care very much about you. And we saw what happened at the foundry. And we're all people who care about you and want to help you. And we want to take a moment to talk to you.
People in this fucking room.
You cut out
Like,
there
let's
for
get
a
real
second.
here. I barely know half the people in this fucking room. Let's get real here. Who needs to be in this room? Who doesn't need to be in this room? Get the fuck out.
Gabriel kind of stands up and says, okay. And he looks to Lily, he goes, don't worry. You're going to be okay. I'll be right outside. He looks to Velvet and he goes, if you have anything to say to me about anything, please just direct it to my child, Lily.
Oof. A helicopter parent.
How's that ass taste there, sir? Get the fuck out!
Now, Kat, please have a seat.
Okay, so who all is in the room at this point?
Priya,
Oh,
Aoife,
Yeah, the coterie, obviously, but yeah.
Darius, Patch, Velvet, a bunch of anarchs that you know. There's no one that you would. There's no non. They're all actual anarchs in the room. So it's Darius, Aoife, Priya, Marisol, Vaislav, 2 Nosferatu you might not know, but they're just sort of hanging out near the back, doing their thing. And then you have this one named Kayla, who's got no leashes across the river, inked in the inside of her wrist. Like she's made a slogan for you already.
What the fuck is this? Seriously. No, I'm not sitting down. Say what you gotta fucking say. I don't need an audience to this, you assholes.
Pat's just like, easy, Kat. We're just concerned about you. We all saw what happened at the foundry. We just want to make sure you're all right.
I look fucking all right to you, Patch.
No, you don't, and that's the problem. And you haven't been all right for a long time, and the people here have recognized it. How long has
She
it? How
points
long
at, she
have you?
points at her coterie. She points at her coterie. She points at Patch, and she points at Darius, and she says, "I will talk to you. I want everyone else out of this fucking room. I am not here to air my dirty goddamn laundry to half the fucking city."
Nosferatu said, "Thank God damn," and they get up and leave. Wild-Tooth and Rat just get up and just walk out the back like, we don't have to be here. We are so out.
As soon as everybody leaves, Zero will appear beside Patch and
Dude,
almost whisper in his ear. And what do you plan on doing about it?
What do I plan on doing about it? What do I plan on doing about it? I plan on stopping that freak from coming back to Troy and messing with anyone again. But we're not going to do anything that's going to cause a war between us and Albany. That's what I plan on doing about it. Kat, what do you want to do about it?
I'm gonna have to roll to resist saying anything bad about Ricky. So,
Yes,
what is my
you
dice
are.
pool for that again?
Intelligence plus resolve.
Thank you.
Difficulty 6.
I'm surging for this. And I get hungrier. Good times. Cat does what she normally does when she gets frustrated, as I'm sure some people know. She starts biting her lip and she starts tapping her foot against the floor repeatedly. And she's like, "I think I want all of you guys to fuck off, is what I want. I will deal with this, okay? I will deal with this. I will deal with this."
Like you've dealt with it already? Kat, he had you dressed up like a Trinity Barbie doll.
You especially can get fucked. You're just as big of an asshole, Darius, and you fucking know it.
Creating you, turning you into one of us is a lot different than blood bonding you.
It's a lack of consent, and you fucking know it.
Yeah, well, that consent went out the window a long time ago, and I've told you I'm sorry for that. But what's done is done. He's continuing to break a consent, and you seem to be... And he stops himself for a second before continuing what he was about to say.
You even know what day it is, asshole? Even know what day it is?
I do know what day it is. That's part
Yeah,
of the
you
reason
picked
why
a
we're
hell of a
having
night
it
for this,
today.
didn't ya?
That's why we're doing it tonight.
Kat's like gripping, like making fists with her hands like she's about to hit something.
Why don't you tell everyone else what tonight is?
It's the night you fucking murdered me, dick.
The night Black Static Revival became something bigger than it was.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Ooh, make a
Get that name out of your fucking mouth.
Make a frenzy check.
I like how the rest of us are just completely fine, like just listening to this exchange. Like we're just like this standing around.
3
while you guys
successes?
are having a...
There is nothing I could say that would help the situation.
You do not frenzy.
I want to give Kat a hug, but I'm afraid.
No one should touch Cat right now.
With this display, Zero is going to continue to prod at Patch, and well, this is quite productive, isn't it?
I thought this would... Well, this wasn't my idea necessarily, Mr. Zero. He says to you, but I don't know what you're trying to get to. What do you want me to do? I know what I want to do about Ricardo Cruz. There's what I want to do. There's what I'm capable of doing. And there's what it's going to cost us to do it.
For starters, I would presume that you could keep your dogs in line.
I don't have dogs.
What do you call that?
These are free kindred, libertas, freedom. They do what they want. However, what others kindred do to the people under my protection matters. I want to do something to Cruz. But it's going to be up to Kat what we do. That justice is going to depend on what she wants it to look like. But she can't seem to make those decisions for herself, so I'm looking to her coterie to tell me. He looks at Anya.
You know, this whole situation, despite being very patronizing, which is already kind of weird, she just cannot say anything bad about the bastard, and she can't do anything bad about the bastard even if she wanted to. And now you're bringing her in here, telling her everything you want to do, and she has no choice if she's gonna go back to him and tell him what we're gonna do about it. This all just seems very patronizing.
I feel like the entire
Considering
time you
that-
guys are talking, Kat is just unleashing her rage on Darius. You can just hear her yelling at him the entire time.
Considering that this is Kat's business and in the end Kat's decision, the only solution that I could propose is if this whole coterie went on a long extended vacation far away from Cruz's influence, but I don't think that that is something that we can organize.
Wouldn't it be the same thing to just leave him staked until the bond wore off?
I'm pretty sure that somebody's gonna notice that Cruz went missing if you just stake a Cruz.
Well, they might notice, but if he went on a little extended vacation.
Noticing and doing things about what you notice are pretty different.
I think everybody knows what I'd like to do to the fucker, taking into consideration what I am. Do you want to do that, Patch? Do you want to do it my way? Do we call Alexandra and make it fun?
Your way.
Well,
Your way. Let's talk about your way for a minute. Tell us about your way, Anya. Educate us.
Oh my god. Okay. At least you're not trying to mansplain it, so that's nice. Okay. So the Bahari tend to do this in a very fun way, because we tend to make sacrifices out of people like him, ritualistic sacrifices out of people like him, in a way that everybody knows it was a sacrifice and everybody knows why he's being sacrificed. So I'd love to tie the fucker up to a fire, light it up under his ass, and watch him scream. That would be fun.
I think that that is a very bad idea, so I'm gonna pretend that I have not heard that.
as much
You wanna
fun
run
as
away to
that
the Bahamas?
sounds like, I thought the idea here was to allow Kat to decide for herself, and she cannot do that while the bond is still active.
Precisely, I'm with Zero on this. Any fate that Cruz would need to meet would need to be on Kat. We can't make that decision for her. That would be wrong.
Oh my god, she can't make any decision. And okay, I know y'all don't want to fight fire with fire, but in this kind of situations, we can't be nice about it. We need a direct opposition. We have a good direct opposition to that fucker. We need to use it to our advantage. I'm not saying, oh, turn the anarchs into a Bahari sect. No, just use it as a tool, okay? Use it, okay? Sell the idea, sell the hatred, sell the revenge, sell the sadistic urge to kill the fucker.
I'm not entertaining this idea, but just so you know, Anya, trying to make a big, grand event out of murdering a kindred that is powerful and has ways to defend themselves and followers is a great way to open yourself to a whole room full of slaughter and one mistake that you will never forget for the rest of your life if you're gonna have that to begin with.
Slaughter sounds fun right now.
It's not fun if it's happening to you.
Maybe it is. Maybe.
I think that Anya shouldn't be in this room if she thinks that slaughter against herself would be fun.
If you can see how that pain would be fun to deal to, you would hate to be in my shoes.
At your phone, you get a text from your phone. It has an address. It says, within the next 20 minutes, meet me here.
Am I even able to resist because I already rolled?
Nope.
Yep.
As soon as she starts moving, I'm invisible behind her.
Kat's gonna give Darius a big old double middle finger. She's gonna go, "You fucking asshole, I can't believe you pulled me into this stupid shit. You and your goddamn dumb ideas. All of you fucking assholes. Who thought this was a good idea? Really? Velvet, go fuck yourself. Patch, you go fuck yourself too. And you Darius, you're a fucking dickbag. You're a fucking murderer. What do you think I was gonna do? Be some fucking vampire rock star, you goddamn idiot? Get fucked." And she's gonna walk out of the bar.
No, Lily's gonna block the door before you're able to do that.
Oh.
Lily, get out of my way.
I think that you're currently too fired up to be going absolutely anywhere. Perhaps
Get out of my way,
sitting-
Lily. I swear to God.
I am not getting out of your way.
If
Can
I
I
have to
strong
get
arm Lily
between
out of the
them,
way?
I will.
Oh,
I mean, it's probably not gonna
am
help.
going after that whole situation. If murder
Who is
tries
helping
to-
Lily keep Kat from
Lily-
leaving?
I'm
if-
helping Kat from. Well, I'm trying to help stop Lily from being like pummeled into a fine paste against the door.
I pummel her, but I will roughly move her out of the way.
I am not moving. I don't think that it's a good idea for you to be leaving right now. I'm gonna look at the other people that I barely know and go, Patch, please lock the door.
Before
if
Patch can
she-
move across
no.
the room, what do I need to roll for this, Zed?
Okay, if you want to get past Lily. Hold on one second. You say something, Nathy?
No, yeah, I was just gonna add to the whole situation. I was just gonna mainly to Lily. I was gonna go like, listen, she's going through some hard fucking shit. If she wants to walk out of the door and scream at her sire, she can do that. Okay. Cruz is not gonna fly in here and take her away. Let the girl scream.
I'm
Jesus.
gonna look at Anya and go, Cruz is not in this room, but Cruz is somewhere outside, and you just disclosed to Kat that you want to murder Cruz, and you're now going to allow Kat to wander out of this room.
Oh, Cruz knows I want to murder him. He knows what I am. I always wanted to murder him.
All right, Kat. I would like you to make, and Lily, I would like you to make a dexterity plus athletics check. First, Kat versus a strength plus athletics check.
Is there any kind of blood that I can use in order
Yes,
to
you get roused to surge. You can surge.
And how many extra dice would surgeon give me?
2.
Okay, I definitely need to, so I'm rousing.
That only gets 2 successes.
So dexterity plus
Athletics plus 2.
athletics. And gonna take surge. Is there a should I just roll and whatever? No,
You have to roll
there's
and
a
then roll 2
difficulty
more.
of
Don't- yeah,
there's a
don't roll, but-
difficulty of 2. right?
Yep, difficulty of 2, yep.
If I fail this, can I use willpower?
Yes, you can. You both got okay. It's a tie. Tie goes to you. Cat goes to move you. You move with her and block her from going through the door.
That's getting like visibly more and more frustrated. Like, God damn it!
Where are you trying to go, Cat?
Just get me the fuck out of here!
Where to? We'll go with you.
I just need to go, Lily. Just get out of my way.
I'm not gonna
I
allow
don't-
you to.
I don't want to
blatantly
hurt you,
go.
Lily. I don't want to hurt you,
Hey.
Lily.
Can I try something?
Absolutely. What would you like to try, Nati?
I want to
With
try and
Anya.
use entrancement on Lily.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's take a look at entrancement and what we have to do for that. So, entrancement. What are you trying to entrance Lily for? Or
I want to basically draw her attention out of Cat towards me, and try to very subtly get her out of the way, so that Cat doesn't have to either frenzy or get into more. Cat doesn't need more on her plate. She just needs to get out and scream at her sire. Let a girl go.
I am practically locking both heads and arms with Cat. I do not have any desire to look away
I have no
From-
pomini.
Cat.
yeah, she doesn't need. She has Melpomene. But let's not go to power use. Power use on players. Let's role play it out. Let's use our words.
Okay.
That's about to
I
use her
will-
fists.
That's okay. I'm gonna be here restraining you, and my game is to restrain you for long enough for you to calm down. And
She's
if you
getting
are
more
to
and more
leave the
irritated the
room-
longer it's taking because Ricky said she had to be there in 20 minutes. So she's getting more and more angry, like the longer you keep her.
The only way I would let you go is if we all went with you wherever you're going.
I'm just trying to very much be in the middle of this, and looking at Lily as she's basically nose to nose with Cat, and I'm just going, girl, are you sure you're doing the right thing right now? The girl's been locked inside her room for a while now. She just wants to leave. She just wants to stay by herself and think
Anya, you
about
don't know
what
what
she
blood
wants to
bonds
do.
are. You cannot
jeez.
speak for Cat, and you do not know where Cat is gonna go, and we're gonna treat this problem properly. If Cat is gonna go absolutely anywhere, we should go with her to make sure that Cruz doesn't get his hands around her. Cat shouldn't be left alone. She shouldn't be wandering off directly out of this building into the unsafety of the rest of the night. So I am sorry, but no, Cat is staying with us until Cat can calm down, or we're going with Cat.
Is gonna make another attempt to throw Anya out of the way. Or throw Lily out of the way, rather.
All
More
right,
forcefully this time.
Same rolls. Your surge still counts, Lily. So your surge still counts.
I will also be surging this time.
Oh no.
Hunger 4! Fuck yeah!
Stressful night.
Oh,
stressful
actually,
night.
I'm sorry. I get to, because it's a strength check, I actually get to re-roll that. So I'm gonna roll another rouse
Yep.
and see if I get to not be hungrier. No, I am just hungrier. It's appropriate.
Are you at
Oh.
Hunger 5 right now?
No, I'm at hunger 4 right now. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, there we go. Okay, 4.
All right. So what did you? Okay. So Lily Bay gets bestial. Okay. So not only do you get moved out of the way, but it kicks off your perfectionism as a Tremere, and now you feel a little bit lesser because she managed to get by you and out the door. And that's going to manifest that you want to follow her and keep her safe. And you will keep making rolls to do that the best to your ability. Joshy, what were you saying?
I've Made my check for unseen passage. I passed again. I'm invisible. I'm behind Cat.
I'm running after Cat. Like
You're running after
full
Cat.
force. I'm sprinting
At a full
after
speed
Cat.
running away from you.
Yeah, I will run after both of them. I'm not turning invisible yet.
Anya?
No, I am running. I know I can run. I have the
All right.
legs to do it.
You hit Pat. She's like, "Where are you? Where are the five of you going?" And as you just Cat, you don't have a car, do you?
No, I'm just booking it on foot as fast as I can towards this address that Ricky has sent me. I throw my celerity in there a little.
I jump on the e-bike.
I grabbed Gabriel's car that we got here with. And I don't
Gary-
even say anything to him.
He's
I
sitting
just
in the
grab
car. He's sitting in
That's
this.
okay.
He's sitting
He's
in the
driving
car.
with me then.
Kat is gonna
Yes,
do her
he
best to dish you guys. She's gonna like duck into like people's yards and shit. She's gonna try and lose you.
All right, so I want
prepared
you to make
go through the yards
a
with the car.
dexterity plus streetwise check, urban survival specialty, Cat.
Okay, dexterity
Oh, no.
plus streetwise. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I did that in the wrong order again. Streetwise first, and then dexterity. And I think that's after. Oh, it's not going to let me add my specialty in this, so let me do a custom roll real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh god, with my 4 hunger dice. Oh shoot, sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, guys. New to Foundry. By the way, I gotta give a huge out-of-character shout-out to Zed for setting this up, because it's incredible. 3 successes.
All right. 3 successes. Lily, while you're chasing her with the vehicle, I need you to make a wits plus awareness test. Now, you remember you have your compulsion, so you have to spend the willpower on this regardless.
That's fine. I haven't spent willpower on anything so far. So, it's 1 willpower. Spend.
All right, so I'll re-roll those 3 for you. Power re-roll. 1, 2, 3, re-roll. Okay, take your willpower damage, and you got 3 successes. So you managed to see in your vehicle, you see Cat jump over a fence, then jump over another fence, and then fail to jump over the 3rd fence, and it falls with her.
I'm going through the fences, dude. I'm ramming it. I'm ramming after Cat. I don't care what she goes through. I'm crashing this car if I need to.
Hey, Cat.
I am determined.
There is a very determined vehicle following behind you as you were going through people's backyards.
And also
That
a
is
very
driving-
determined invisible human.
Apparently, I'm not doing a great job of, getting, losing people, so
And
it's
also
understandable.
Connor on a moped, presumably.
It's Connor on a moped.
It's an e-bike, not a moped.
All right. Anyway, Kat, as you come running out of the residential area toward the hotel you were heading toward, give me a wits plus awareness check, difficulty 4.
Wits plus awareness.
Should I also be making this check?
Yes, make this check as well as 0. And you too, Lily.
Messy crit.
Messy crit. That's right. Cat got a messy crit. Lily,
Does
you got 4
vigilance count?
successes. Vigilance does count, yes.
Yeah, I want to re-roll that 1 extra dice and remove another willpower.
Messy crit
Oh,
for
no.
hero too.
Oh no!
Yes.
All right, Cat. You're running and you're not paying attention. So you get your messy crit and you notice something by running into it. You run face first into a Hearthlight van.
Of course I do.
And as you run into the van, the doors open up, and I need you to make a dexterity plus athletics check for me real quick.
Oh, I'm so
Difficulty
screwed.
4.
There's a huge car right behind you. I think I'm about to crash into the same van that you just face planted into.
Fantastic. Please do. I'm gonna need my butt saved. I'm gonna blood surge for this. Which is
Okay.
probably a terrible idea, but it's a difficulty 4, right?
Remember, if you got a messy critical, everyone, give yourself a stain. Don't forget.
I don't want to derail us too hard here, but I'm
Hunger 5.
I don't
And I
understand how
fail.
I got a messy critical. I'm looking at a regular critical with 5 success.
Well, yes, but there's also a messy critical in the red. So that's what counts. There's a critical success in the red, which makes that a messy critical.
That's not visible to me.
You don't see. Hold on. You don't.
I think
You don't
you're
see-
looking at Pat's roll, not at Zero's.
No, I'm
I
looking at
actually can't
zeros.
see Zero's roll.
With vigilance +1, I see 2 critical successes, and then in the red, there's a critical success as well.
The red is not a critical on mine. It doesn't have stars on it.
It doesn't have stars. It has teeth.
Oh, I understand.
Yep.
But wouldn't? Okay, I don't.
It's a. It's
guess
a. You know what? I'll let this one go because you're right. It could go
Is it-
either way.
It's a paired regular crit, right? Like,
It could be, or it could be a messy crit, depending on how you want to look at it. But we'll just go with it in your direction this time. But Cat definitely got a messy crit. Cat and did not get enough successes. Gets pulled into the Hearthlight van. Gets yanked into the Hearthlight van. Murta, you may make a dexterity plus drive check. Difficulty 4 because they're trying to pull away. To see if you can hit them.
I want a blood surge to dexterity.
Okay, you may.
God, I'm getting so lucky with these.
I
Still not hungry.
You need to spend willpower, though. You have to. So I'll do that for you real quick. Willpower reroll. 1, 1, 2. Reroll. And you did not get any more successes. So you still only have 2 successes. So just as you were about to ram the van, it lurches forward and begins driving. Zero, you just saw Cat get pulled into a Hearthlight van. And they seemed like they were waiting for her and very surprised that she ran into it.
soaring leap onto through the windshield.
You're gonna try to soaring leap through the. Okay, so you're gonna aim this. I want a strength plus athletics check plus your potence.
I want to continue chasing the van on my car, by the way. So even if it's pulling away, I'm not letting up.
You will need 4 successes to land this into the
I
windshield.
am blood surging.
Okay.
Do I? Oh boy.
4 successes. Would you like to willpower that?
I haven't seen it yet.
It is a bestial failure so far.
Yes, I would like to willpower that.
Okay. It is now a critical success. As you leap through the air, you come crashing down through the windshield, landing directly in the lap of the driver. All right, Cat, you are in the back of this van. You are being grabbed and pushed down onto a gurney. What are you doing?
Well, I'm at hunger 5, and someone's clearly trying to fuck with me, so I want to grab whoever's grabbing me and sink my teeth into them.
All right, give me a strength plus brawl check.
Does my specialty in grappling apply?
Your specialization in grappling does apply. Your difficulty is
Fantastic.
3.
Okay. Again, I'm not sure if it's gonna let me add that specialty. I've got to set up these custom dice rolls. Strength plus brawl would be 6, so that's 7 with my 5 hunger dice. That's fantastic. Okay. I didn't set my difficulty, sorry. 5 though.
You're fine. 5, you grab a hold of the person and you grab them. You have them. You're going to be able to begin drinking for the next turn. Connor, you're in your vehicle. You're on your e-bike. You have just seen Zero leap through the sky and crash through the vehicle. The vehicle is about to come to a stop, you're pretty sure. Give me a dexterity plus drive to swerve around it.
Dex drive or Dex athletics?
Which would you prefer? Are you taking the bike with you or not taking the bike?
I mean, I'm on the bike, right? So I think it would be Dex. I'll do either. I mean, Dex athletics is better for me, but
difficulty 2. To swerve away from whichever one you want. Dex athletics or Dex drive.
All right,
you your choice. But difficulty 2.
I'll take the better one. Difficulty 2.
As the vehicle lurches to a stop, you manage to swerve around it and come along the side of it. What do you do? The vehicle has come to a stop.
How many people do I have any idea of how many people are in the front with Zero?
0, at least 1.
Can I open the back of the van?
You can attempt to, absolutely.
All right, I will attempt to open the back of the van.
It's not locked. You pull it open, and inside you see them trying to. Cat has someone grappled while someone is trying to pull Cat down onto a gurney and strap her down to it.
So that's two people?
Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, am I able to do anything else this round, or?
Yeah, I'll give you one with a minor action, so you'll take a -2 to whatever you're doing.
A minor action. Let me see. Can I? Just want to read something very quickly. I'm gonna. Can I attack?
Yes, but at a -2 because of the minor action you've already taken. How would you like to attack, and who would you like to attack?
I think I'll attack the person who's trying to strap down Cat. And I will use my. I basically just. I'm gonna pull my blade out. And I'm just gonna rush and stab basically. So that's Dex plus melee.
Yeah, technically it's strength plus melee. Strength plus melee.
Is it not Dex for one-handed weapons?
Yeah, let's go with Dex. V20? You're thinking V20, but let's go strength plus melee. You're thinking V20.
Okay, strength plus melee then. Okay.
Yep.
Right. And it's -2, you said.
-2, and I'm going to say the general difficulty is 2.
I'm not seeing a way to put minuses in here.
Go to the next tab, and then you should be seeing your total number of dice, and then you can subtract.
Oh, right, yes, I'll just subtract from the good dice, not the bad dice.
Yep.
That's a bestial failure.
That is a bestial failure.
Or is
You
it?
want just well, you're rolling against him, so he's got to roll. Let me.
Yeah, okay. That's worrying.
Yes, that is a bestial failure. All right, so because you did not succeed, you do 1 damage, but it is a bestial failure. So now you are under your compulsion of justice. All right, Cat, and his action, what he succeeds in because it was a tie, is he has pulled Cat down and strapped her arms down to the gurney, no longer grappling the person that she had grappled.
Oh, that's unfair. I should get a roll for that.
All right,
Is the car still running?
It is stopped. That is why it is now your turn, Murta. What are you going to do?
Well, obviously, I'm gonna run in there.
You're gonna run into the vehicle with your vehicle?
Sure, why not? Let's ram the whole party.
Okay, we're gonna ram the whole party. All
Don't
right,
ram
Dex
everyone.
plus drive. And you know it's a stationary object, so but you're not trying to hurt your own people, right? You're not trying to hit Connor, I take it.
At the very least, it will make everything wiggle, and my old blood surge still applies, right?
Yes, it does. All right, let's hope for the bestial failure. Difficulty 3. Let's go. I want to see that. I want to see the bestial failure.
Bestial failure?
3 successes. Nice. You come slamming right into the vehicle. Luckily, Gabriel is wearing his seatbelt as the airbags deploy. Oof. The van itself rocks. 0, give me a dexterity plus athletics check. Difficulty 3. Because you're just standing in a dude's lap in a broken
I imagine
windshield.
myself sitting in his lap, but fair enough. That was dexterity athletics?
Dexterity plus, yep.
Yeah.
As 0 is launched from the vehicle. He just flies forward, lands amongst a copse of trees, does not take any real damage, but just is not in a good mood. Cat, you are not, the gurney you are attached to is knocked over. The vehicle
Can I attempt to
skids.
break free from it?
You will on your turn, absolutely. You will on your turn. Anya, your turn.
When I realize what's about to happen, I'm probably like a couple steps out of the bar. I just realized me probably being in this situation. What can I do, honestly, to prevent any of this from happening or help it in any way? And then it just comes to mind the idea of just turning back, walking back into the bar and looking at Patch with the most serious face I've ever made in my life. For him to realize what this whole debacle is causing outside and what we need to do. I want to try and
Yeah.
deal with this in a social way.
No problem. Excellent. All right, top of the turn, the driver of the van shakes his head, shakes the glass from his hair, and just tries to whip it into gear and tries to drive away. Tries. With Connor in the back, a van pushed up into its side, and he just tries to drive. Let me make his roll, and I'm going to use I'm going to use someone else. Oh, I'll just use this. I'll just use DD
If the
dice.
van is on its side, then surely the only thing it can do is turn the wheels.
It's not on its side.
You meant
It's
the
been
car is
pushed.
in the side of the van.
The
Yeah.
car is in the side of the van, yes. So it's just trying to go straight. He needs 4 successes to move the vehicle with 6 dice. It does not go anywhere. All right. Connor, Kat, what are the two of you trying to do?
All right, so she's on the floor on the gurney. There's still 2 people in the back of this van.
Yep.
I am under my compulsion, which means I need to slake my hunger on somebody who has transgressed against my own personal code. Otherwise, I get a -3 die penalty to everything.
Yep.
So I'm kind of in a position now where I think maybe what I need to do is just bite a guy.
And hope.
Yeah.
All right. So give me your strength plus brawl minus your compulsion. So
Well,
minus
it's
your
in
severity.
pursuit. It's in pursuit of my compulsion, so that means I don't get a penalty to that, right?
Well, did this guy really do anything against your justice?
So this is how I'm justifying it, okay? This is how I'm justifying it. My conviction is that the guilty must be punished. And the way I see it is that these people are not punishing the guilty, they're punishing the innocent. And that is anathema to me.
Give me a wits plus, while you're doing this, while you're getting ready to do this, give me a wits plus awareness check.
Okay, you're going to be like, there's cameras everywhere!
No, I'm not. Give me a wits plus awareness check. There are cameras everywhere, but give me a wits plus
I feel
awareness
like
check.
it's gonna be like
Yeah.
it's a van full of vampires.
Nope.
Wits plus awareness. Not too bad at that, actually.
Only difficulty 2.
Only difficulty 2. I say I'm not bad at that, but...
Would you like to spend a willpower?
Oh, I also did not actually deduct my 3 there, sorry.
You didn't deduct your 3, so yeah, so you can't succeed anyway. It doesn't matter. All right,
Yeah, I
Kat,
can't succeed anyway, so forget
so
it.
you're going to jump on somebody. Kat, while you're down on the ground, make a wits plus awareness check for me while you're strapped to this gurney.
Okie dokie. Oh crap, hold on, sorry. Wrong buttons all the time. I'm getting there. What's the difficulty? What's the
2.
difficulty? 2, sorry. You cut out there for a second. I'm very aware.
Strapped to the gurney, you're almost face first with a form. It looks like an intake form that says Catherine Rourke, intake, Hearthlight, suicide watch, transfer to Stonegate, on order. And it doesn't, and it's black. The redacted on order from who is blacked out.
As soon as she sees that, she's gonna get hella pissed and start just like struggling against the gurney to get free. You motherfuckers!
Give me a pure strength test. Just strength.
What's my difficulty?
Difficulties 2.
Oh god, this is all hunger dice. 2!
You manage to snap out of the gurney. And you notice that Connor, now make your attack.
Okay, my strength plus brawl, which I do not take the penalty for, right?
Correct.
Okay. And what's the... I'm going to blood surge for this.
There's no difficulty. It's a contested roll.
Okay, I'm blood surging for it then. Roll. Ah, come on, man. That's just another bestial failure.
That is another bestial. No, that's not a bestial failure. No, that bestial failure was on your rouse. So it doesn't. So it's not a real bestial failure. You just failed. So as you go to grab the man to feed from him, he punches you in the jaw. He just straight up clocks you in the jaw. You take one superficial damage, nothing major, but he just clocks you in the jaw. Cat, give me a frenzy check.
It's embarrassing.
-2 because you are a Brua. All hunger dice. Do you want to ride the wave? Oh, those aren't even. Do you want to ride the wave, or do you just want to go into frenzy? You're muted.
Sorry, I did the resist frenzy button. I don't know what happened there. No, actually, Kat is going to take a few deep breaths to calm herself.
Oh, no,
and
you failed.
I am
You
going
failed
to.
resisting.
No, I know. I am going to activate my lore sheet.
Okay, excellent. All right, tell everyone what your lore sheet is.
So I have Tyler's Mercy, which means I can resist frenzy every few sessions. And instead go with my Bane, which is resisting authority, which is a great position to be in because these assholes right here are the authority, and Cat's about to fuck them up.
All right, Murta, what do you do?
I want to get out of my van. Get out of my car. Poor Gabriel. Go into the van.
Gabriel's car.
Pull Cat with me all the way back to where Patch was.
Cat is not going to allow that. Cat is going to fight you, and she's going after these fuckers.
There's about to be a lot of people inside one van. It's going to be fun. Trust me.
Right, this is the third round of what's going on, so the table state shall change as 2 more Hearthlight vans pull into the parking lot of the hotel.
Yeah, we definitely need to get out of there.
I really want to bite one and drink just a little bit before I have to go to sleep.
I will give you an opportunity. Give me
Fantastic.
dexterity plus a strength plus a brawl check.
Oh gosh. Okay, here I'm gonna have to do custom roll for that again because it won't factor in my my specialty. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You will have
5.
enough to slake 1 hunger if you feed. Yeah. Oh, that's a messy critical. But there's not enough time to kill. So take another stain. Take a stain. And you
Where
may
do I track
slake
stains,
1
by the
hunger.
way?
You don't track stains on maybe we can figure out a way to do it on Foundry, but
no worries. I was like looking for a spot
we'll just do
for
a custom roll. Yeah, we'll just do a custom roll. Slake 1 hunger. Hey, yes, Josh?
I think it's on your humanity.
Oh.
Slash out lines at the end of your humanity.
That's humanity. Good to know.
Aha! Thank you. Okay, that's 2 stains. Wait, there we go. Got it.
All right.
Yeah, Foundry's a little bit weird with it, and it fucks with your humanity, but you should be able to put stains on there.
Can I grab Cat, drag her back into my vehicle, and take her back to where we came from instead of, staying in a firefight with millions of black vans?
Well, they're not black vans, they're Hearthlight vans, so none of them have guns, and they all look like civil servants. But does everyone jump into Gabriel's car?
Poor guy.
Which has got a very crushed front end and the deployed airbags.
Do I see Cat exit the vehicle?
Can't lose my e-bike. Can't lose my e-bike.
Is Cat able to exit the vehicle?
Cat is able to exit the vehicle, yes.
Then yes, realizing what is happening, I'll get the fuck out of there.
I'll go invisible and start wandering back then.
Where do you take them? Lily?
I want to take her back to Patch, so the place that we were in before, where I failed to stop her. So no, she's going back there and she's not getting out. My perfection has activated. This has to be
All
done
right.
perfectly.
While Lily is driving us back, I am dialing, phone calling Ricky directly because answer the phone, dick.
No one answers the phone. No one ever, as usual, no one ever picks up the phone.
I'm gonna text him in all caps. Answer the phone, dick.
You get a
Once I
text
get
back.
to
It's for your own good.
Get fucked.
You actually need to make a roll for that. Make an intelligence plus resolve check.
Fair enough.
Intelligence
once
plus
I
resolve.
feel relatively safe,
Difficulty
I'm
6, I'm
going
assuming.
to-
Yeah.
Yes, 0.
Okay,
You're
so
gonna
I don't get to tell him to get fucked, but I'm pissed.
Yeah, once I feel relatively safe, I'm going to phone the sheriff again.
Caldwell.
You are free now?
I'm free. Talk to me.
Oh. I anticipated we were going to be meeting when you were free.
I'm still downtown. I'm not anywhere near where you're supposedly at now, if you're still in Troy. So talk to me over the phone.
What has Ricky got to do with Hearthlight?
You mean Cruz? He's used it for,
Sure.
well, from what we understand, he's used Hearthlight in the past to cover up mistakes.
Does Cruz have right of destruction?
No one has right of destruction.
It seems that you're failing at your job. And I hang up.
And that's the perfect point where we will call game this evening. You're failing at your job. Sassing the sheriff. I love it. Sassing the sheriff. Yes, Lily.
Do I get to end on actually pulling everyone into the building? Because I don't want to end on us being like in the middle of the street with
Yes. You get to pull
behind.
it. You get to pull
Okay.
everyone into the building. Yes. That's what. Yes, everyone gets it safely into the building. All right. So 3 XP. Let's make our remorse checks. Kat, you first.
I just roll a single dice for that, right? Single black dice, or is it a red dice? Oh, I actually don't know how to...
Black dice, yeah.
Okay. Custom roll. Yay!
All right, 0. You didn't get one because you negotiated.
No, I got
down.
one. I got one.
Okay.
I was just confused. I got one.
You are good.
Yeah, if you
Please
manage to put the stains in your humanity tracker, Nerded Art, if you just click the die beside humanity, it'll automatically roll humanity for you.
Oh, I see that now. Thank you. By the way, Zero's rolls aren't showing up in the chat for us, just so we know.
No, they show up in for me, which is weird. Okay, I have to figure out why that's happening. But it's at 0. Okay, we'll talk afterwards.
We'll figure
All
it
right,
out.
everybody, let's do a quick round circle. Tell me what you like, didn't like, your favorite role play, and your favorite scene of the evening. And we're going to start at Cat tonight.
Oh man, it was a great session. Super excited to be here. We weren't here last week, so coming back to the table is something I was looking forward to. Kat was definitely not looking forward to this little intervention, but Chelsea as a player was, mostly because I was looking forward to just berating Darius because I knew I was probably going to fail that resolve check for Ricky. Favorite scene, Lily crashing Gabriel's car into the Hearthlight van. That was a great move. I thoroughly approve. And Let's see. Yeah, I think Chelsea as a player was hoping I would get taken by the Hearthlight ban because I know what's happening on the werewolf side, although obviously Kat as a character is going to try her best to avoid that.
All right, Davey. Tell me what you like, didn't like, favorite roleplay, favorite scene.
Yeah, that little car chase at the end. That was an unexpected turn of events. I don't think we thought that the intervention was going to turn into a car chase, but sometimes they do apparently. Best roleplay got to be Chelsea yelling at Darius and Patch and basically everyone. That was great. Really enjoyed that.
Nachi, tell me what you like, what you didn't like, favorite roleplay, favorite scene.
Yeah, it was a great session. Everyone did really good. I enjoyed the whole thing with the intervention and Catches screaming at everyone, just obviously doing everything wrong, everything that she didn't want to be done at that moment. That was very Broha. I enjoyed that a lot. That was really good. The roleplays in general were awesome. The vignettes were really good, and yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. It was great.
Awesome. Fantastic. Joshy, same questions.
Yeah, it was lots of fun. Didn't like being confused by the rules, but apparently that is a rule. I disagree with it, but it's a rule.
It's a weird corner case. I've never seen it happen.
Yeah, I've never seen it happen either. So that's why I was confused by it. But apparently it only takes one hunger crit to be at that, whatever. Yeah, I really liked Anya just being completely annoyed with people trying to help her. Like, don't help me, go away. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Murtaugh, what you like, didn't like, favorite roleplay, favorite scene.
I really loved Kat's roleplay, even though she complicated the whole situation so much out of character, but in character that went really well. Like, for one thing, you started a whole shouting match. The rest of us just got to sit there while you shouted for like several minutes straight. I think that was absolutely awesome. I hate how passive the NPCs are. Like, I'm gonna be dragging, shaking, and trembling Gabriel, presumably because the guy just got his car crashed into a van and apparently had no reaction. So I'm gonna like be dragging him back into a building where Patch will be also sitting there like a numpty going like, oh well, things happened outside of this building. So I want a bit more energy. I want him to feel a bit more alive.
Okay.
I feel like we're going to
excellent.
get in trouble for that.
I feel like that could possibly be a possibility. All right, you're right though. You're right. I get lost in the NPCs, and I do notice that. I get lost because there's so much else going on, and there's so many of them. So I do apologize. But I had a great time playing for everyone tonight. It was really good to get going and get going again. So here's 3 XP for the night. We don't have mortal rolls to raid, so I don't know who we're going to raid. So does anyone? Well, let me take a look. Let me see, who can we raid? I didn't even look. I haven't been looking. Let's find someone to raid. Let's go to Dice and Destinies. It looks like they're playing Vampire the Masquerade. Dice and Destinies to collaborate. No, I don't want to collaborate. I just want to go see them. Watching. They are intended for adult audiences. We should be intended for adult audiences too. Get this raid up and running. And here we go, everyone. Stick with us, do the raid, and we will see you shortly.